Welcome to Suladan Plays One Step from Eden, the demo, the Game Jolt demo. Still in development, feel free to stream, record, monetize, nothing in game is final, enjoy the demo, press anything to continue. This is a roguelike game inspired by the Megaman Battle Network series. For those that don't know, it's kind of a hard to describe series. It was one of the spin-offs of the Mega Man series in which you battle using chips that you would collect from enemies, which would give you basically different spells and stuff, and you'd fight on a 6x3 grid battlefield where you and an enemy would move around in your own field and, you know, fire back and forth at each other. This game, however, takes it up to 4x4 and 4x4, so that'd be 8x4. But anyway, this game is inspired by a similar battle system, while being roguelike, and pressing anything is not continuing. As far as I know, the Megaman Battle Network series was very well received. It had, I think, 6 installments, and in a later series it started breaking off into different versions, which was annoying. It started doing the Pokemon Red and Blue version thing. Oh dear, I am not ready. What are my spells? You know, knit? What is knit? Knit. Oh, I have a weapon. Okay. Kinetic wave. Okay, you might want to tell me what my spells are. Shuffle deck. It'd be nice if I knew what any of these spells were. Crossbow. Step. Okay, that I'm familiar with. Kinetic. That knocks it back. Okay, Thunderbolt. Okay, I'm getting the hang of this. Aha, there's my little targety doodad. Darn it. Oh, come on. Are you using the Epic Battle Fantasy in-screen music as a placeholder? Or, well, they may be using it from somewhere else, but that's definitely Epic Battle Fantasy music there. Okay, press 1, 2, or 3 to choose on. This game threw a lot at me unexpectedly. Let me figure this out. Leaves flame, shoots a healing projectile. I like healing. Tile break. I'm gonna go with the fire, because I don't have a clue what I'm doing. Onward, onward. What do those mean? How do I choose? Do I use the mouse? Oh, yes, I can click. I can do the things. Okay, I can look up and see what these things do. 4 tiles in front. Hits enemies forward while pushing them back. Step, then slash. So that's step sword, basically. There was a Mega Man Battle Network spell that did that. Although I don't think it hit 2x3, I can't remember. Frostbolt is obviously PK fire. Oh, whoa, controls. Okay, lots of options going on here. I don't know what these mean. I'm gonna click the one that looks like a... Oh, hello. What are you? Oh, okay, so I should not kill you. That's good. Ah! Wait, I know there was a Battle Network enemy that fired like that. Well, I'm not gonna get anywhere with that. Aha! So it keeps banning you. Just gonna take you. I stopped one shot short. Okay. Let's see. Well, I'm guessing I shouldn't, you know, kill you. What are you? Should I blow you up? Very smooth and fluid movement as far as the battlefield goes. I really do like that. Oh, okay, yeah, you can't just spam the spells because you do have a limited amount of mana recharge. Okay, so hostage heals me. On hit poison? Yes. Turret, 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 yes. Oh, I can keep just shuffling? I can do that whenever? I want that. Oh. No, sir. Oh dear. I want to cast the castle thing, but it won't let me. Can I use the castle? Why can't I use that? You know, we're just gonna end this. I don't know what's going on there. Minigun. Minigun. I want it. Want it. I love it. One thing I would say, oh, there's a map at the bottom. Okay, so I can do things with that. I'm figuring out the interface slowly. Thornmail. Damage only raised, yeah. That's nice. Does it stay, or is it... Each one increases the angle of your armor by a couple degrees. One thing I would recommend looking into, and well, not looking into, how do I word this? The Megaman Battle Network series, yeah, you had to charge up a bar at the top, and then you would pick between 5 and 10 chips that you would then cycle through. Having two, I mean, it's making it more fast-paced, but a bit more chaotic. The fact that I'm going, I guess, through that thing that I could look at on the side. I'm figuring out the interface as I go. Okay, so if I go up, no. Yes, if I go up, I can go to a gift box shaped thing. What are you? I don't trust whatever you are. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, wait, there was an enemy like that in Battle Network too that would jump over onto my field like that. I'm just moving around while I try to figure out what I'm doing. Well, you're on fire now. I hope you... You know, I hope you were planning for that. And yes, in the Battle Network game, you did typically just kind of dash about the field while you're thinking, just to make yourself hard to hit. Okay, that's dealt with you. That stepped further. The reason I keep misjumping is in Battle Network, most of the step spells jumped forward 2 tiles, and most of the ranged spells that had a set tile distance were 2 tiles ahead. With a gap of 2 tiles, so it'd be 3 tiles ahead. This one has a 3 tile gap, so it's 4 tiles ahead, and I'm just not used to that, so I'm still subconsciously working off the aiming system that I'm mentally wired for, you know what I mean. Oh, I can... I want that. Aww. So you only get to use it once per battle? Wait, do I need to actively be putting this in here? No, it's in there. Why have I not been getting it? Why are you not letting me use it? Okay. See, what's... Oh, it's saying it costs 4 mana. That's why I can't use it. I only have 3 mana, so that's why it keeps popping up and then saying, no, you can't use this. Hey, what's up with that? What's that? Soul food. Oh, I'm picking up items. I get it. I'm figuring the game out, and I'm really enjoying it. Okay, you, I don't trust. Ow. Wrong button. Okay, you I am dealing with. Ow. Stop jumping into the damage. Okay, now that's gone. Now I don't... No, you're just a permanent fixture now, aren't you? Oh, hello. I'm sorry, I probably shouldn't be shooting you, should I? Don't judge me. Cryokinesis. Level up. 1 max mana would be beneficial, because now I can do this. Oh, it just keeps going. Okay, I like. Yeah, don't do that in the... Yeah, I've locked myself in. That's fun. I love it, but it's fun. Okay, so where's my mouse cursor? Any direction I pick is gonna end the same way. Why are y'all different colors? That worries me. Oh yeah, y'all... Yeah, because I really want you to move in with me permanently. I am trying to think. Ah, you're dead. Okay, you're dead. And you're dead. Oh, this one's getting chaotic quick. Fire, Frostbolt, and 3 front rows. So I guess if you start actually planning for your spells, you can do some nice things like the Frost combos. Mana Vein. Heal 20 HP every time you start a battle. That could be useful. That's not so much. Also, it'd be nice if you had a 3rd slot, because you typically rest your fingers on there where Q, W, and E would be useful. That's totally not a League of Legends bias talking. Although that would be really cool if you could have like really big ultimate spells and then do Q, W, E, and R, but... I'm gonna go with the on-hit heal. I'm at the on-battle start heal thing. Well, hello there. You're gonna kill me. No. Wait, can I just shoot you now? Oh. Yeah, this isn't going to end well for me. Give me spells. Oh, okay, I like that. Why do you have armor? Who said you were allowed to have armor? Ooh. Take that. Ow. 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 Okay. My turrets, my things are getting me killed. I don't even know where my health bar is. Okay, I'm getting rid of that gun right now. Oh! Oh! I can stabilize that! By your shop. Well, I'm dead now. How am I supposed to come by your shop? Bonus spells unlocked for future runs. Okay, so there is... Is that loud or is it just me? We're gonna pull that down a little bit for this part. Bonus spells unlocked for future runs. So beat Shopkeeper, beat Secret Boss, beat her, and beat Hard Mode. What will be in the final game? Hundreds of new spells and items, way more characters, bosses, enemies, story with game-changing choices, alternate endings and routes, multiple worlds to go through, out-of-game unlockables, visit the Shopkeeper store. Okay, it's funny that I can't do that yet, but oh neat, there's a little icon up there. New original soundtrack, new accessible modding support, higher level enemies and challenges, and more. Ooh, next fall. That's quite a long time. But, from what I've seen thus far, this is an amazing game. As for minor critique, the demo kind of just throws you straight into it without explaining a lot of things. It's very intuitive in the way that you can learn it, and it's not overly difficult, but it is very fast-paced, more so than the Battle Network games. You usually didn't have things throwing quite that much at you that fast, but it certainly brings back memories, and I'm looking forward to seeing what the full game has to offer. One difference is that in the Battle Network games, the bosses were typically throwing slightly slower attacks at you, but they did much more damage. I mean, as you see, I was taking like 20 to 40 damage off of shots there, whereas you'd have Battle Network enemies chunking you for hundreds by the end. And that's not even counting the after the end game stuff like the life virus and the monoliths that you had to take down in very specific ways, or they would one-shot you, and just let's just say there's a lot of nostalgia value tied up in this, but I really love what I'm seeing so far. I will probably do further episodes to see what the secret boss and all that has going on. This game is on Game Jolt. Well, the demo of the game is on Game Jolt. The game is not released yet, so if you have the game, you're clearly from the future. And I would like pie. I only ask for pie from people who are from the future, clearly. By that logic, everyone's from the future because I love pie. Anyway, love the game, love the demo. Looking forward to poking at it further in future episodes. Gonna go ahead and pause here, though. Suspense and whatnot. Really love this game. There's just... My mind is firing far too fast for me to get all my thoughts into words on this because it brings back so much nostalgic value. The current game's animations are very fluid. The movements are fluid, the attacks are nice. As somebody used to the Battle Network series, I will admit that it's kind of hard to get used to there being a 4x4 grid instead of a 3x3 grid. And there are situations in which mainly the boss did damage to the terrain in ways that there was no way to dodge certain attacks. And I'm not counting the part where I summoned the turrets because I shot myself in the foot with that one. Because I could have kept circling around and dodging the pink cycly things had I not been just, stuck because the center of the terrain was damaged. I will say my OCD is a little bit bothered by the fact that it's an even number field and there's no center tile. Because I'm used to the Battle Network in that regard, but I love that you increased it to 4x4 instead of 3x3. I would be tempted to see if a 5x5 could work, but it depends on how complex of a battlefield you're looking at, because I see in the devlogs you're talking about randomly generated terrain where in certain levels there will be obstacles on the terrain that you have to work around. In the case where you want to go complicated with that, you may want to look at 5x5 or have some way for the player to clear the field for themselves. Another thing to look at would be Battle Network had field spells that were really fun. Different elements, different, grass field, lava field, water field, etc. that has effect on different spell types. It would be interesting to look into that. You may already have that planned because clearly you're inspired by the Megaman Battle Network, but there's a lot of things that you could add complexity to, especially if you added more than just the Q and W for spellcasting. I would still look into thinking about adding an, Q, W, and E, or even having alternate spell types that would be tied to certain buttons, such as field spells, the character being able to have elemental affinities, depending on whether the game wants to go in that direction or not. But in any case, gonna go ahead and pause here. Loving the demo. We'll play it more, we'll record it more, and I will see you next time.